Hello everyone, this is Sven, the case tester, once again. In today's video we will be focusing solely on the new case, which is the FineWoven case from Apple. Our discussion will revolve entirely around this particular case for today. Yes, of course, I've done the test run with all the new cases and I wanted to make another short video about this case, as many people are interested. Just because Apple naturally advertised it as a replacement for the new leather case. And I am burning with curiosity about your opinion. Write it in the comments, because on the internet you read a lot of bad things. Perhaps it is not like that at all. Yes, we should proceed to my examination for this particular scenario. When we first look at it, it naturally comes across as cool. I have never had such a material on a case before. It feels really extraordinary. Inside it is the same material we have here. I believe these are metal buttons. And that also appears to be very cool. And what I do not like so much is that we have this rubber frame here, which you actually know from these inexpensive cases. And that brings us to the first advantage, the hard case, because it cannot be compressed. If the whole thing falls down, you can also hear that it is still a bit soft, cushioned, so the phone is definitely well protected by this fine woven material. In this inlay, we may have another good protection against sand grains. I believe they do not slide back and forth as much, or perhaps they do and are unable to scratch the back of the iPhone, so to speak, you know. Yes, time will tell. Let's proceed to the next benefit of this case, which is the display protection. I'll put the phone in so you can see what it looks like. I've been chatting the whole time, that's how it looks. Here's the screen protector. The case extends over the display. Despite bulletproof glass, it still slightly protrudes. You can lay it down, display off. Same thing at the back of the camera, no display. The lenses are also not accessible. We have MagSafe on board. That holds up well. Metal buttons can all be pressed really effectively. In my test, I found out that a few cases with this button here really have problems and it doesn't press as nicely as these others. Observe video recording. The subsequent benefit is that cutouts are all positive. There is no hidden information or undisclosed elements that may be concealed or obscured. You can actually employ armored glasses in this area too, as the case truly doesn't extend over here. You can use these black ones, the ones with the black frame, the armored glasses. Yes, those were the advantages. Let's discuss the downsides. The material doesn't quite match the iPhone. I'd like to hear your opinion on this matter. In the comments section, it doesn't feel like an iPhone case. It also doesn't feel like an iPhone that you hold in one hand when you touch this material. This fine fabric is called that, I believe, in German. Write it, as I said, in the comments. I would really like to know. Yes, what I don't find so nice is this rubber frame here. Maybe one could have solved that in a more elegant way. Somehow doesn't fit with the rest and also doesn't fit with these 69 euros, I think. That brings us to the third disadvantage, which is the price. So, in my opinion, this is the most expensive iPhone case we've had. There was another leather case for 100 euros or so, which I had tested, completely wrapping around the whole iPhone. Wasn't that nice? Take a look if you want to see it. And let's move on to the last disadvantage for me. This is once again the same material because it truly attracts dirt and dust in a very nice manner. I hope that's visible on the camera. I've already seen white dots on it from something flying around here, and the material shouldn't be very durable. There are a couple of comments that you can run your fingernail across it and it is visibly scratched. I cannot confirm that currently. Hence, I do not know the specific kind of fingernails required to break it using that. And yes, it should wear out quickly. Especially if you still use MagSafe, the whole thing doesn't look nice in the end. Yes, that is the new Apple case. Is the alternative to the leather case really good for you? Or do you say, no, rather not, I prefer to buy a silicone case from Apple, or also the clear case, by the way. I have already tested it. Take a look at the new videos. A conclusion about the case. The new case from Apple, as mentioned, should replace the leather case. I don't think people will be satisfied with that, but the comments will show, I think, in the next few hours and days. So that was the new cover. If you don't want to miss any more of these videos, you should definitely subscribe. And as always, I say, until the next video,